I also love that Home Alone seems to be well known for its slapstick humor, and that really is just the last 10 minutes of a 90-minute movie.
Yeah, you've said it before. It's what brings audiences back.
Yeah, I think the laughs that come from the slapstick stuff, it keeps giving. It keeps being funny. And I think largely that comes down to the stunt guys, because they're actually like doing these stunts. You know, when Harry slips and falls backwards on the frozen ice on the front steps.
These are practical stunts.
Yeah, and this is actually this guy just walking up there and slipping and falling on ice and actually landing on concrete. And I remember even during the commentary, like Columbus was saying, there were a couple times when one of those two guys fell and he was worried that they weren't going to get back up.
Yeah, tip of the hat to the stunt guys, because they really are the otherwise unsung heroes of this film. They're the ones who deliver it. They're the ones who sell all of these traps, and there are some dangerous ones. Kevin also has, Macaulay Culkin has a stunt double who is unbelievable.
Yeah,
and
Larry Nicholas is his stunt double.
This guy looks from the back like an 8-year-old boy.
Yeah.
You can watch, so for instance, his one big scene is, because normally Kevin's setting the traps.
Yeah.
But he's got one big stunt where he's climbing Buzz's shelves.
Yeah.
And if you watch that scene, you see it. You see these shelves collapse in a wide shot.
Mm-hmm. There's no faking that.
There's no faking it. It's no trick photography. I mean, these things were set to bust.
Yeah.
And this guy had to climb these shelves filled with stuff and get to the top in order for them to break and cascade down the wall. And it's just a fantastic stunt.
That was another stunt too that Columbus said the stunt guy was like actually scared when he was up there.
There's probably a best way to do it, but there's no great way to do that one.
I think the one that makes me laugh the most over and over again is the Christmas ornaments, when Marv is going through the window after having failed to go in through the basement and climb up the stairs. He now has no shoes and no socks because they've been taken off by the tarred stairs. He's stepped on the nail, which I also think is just hilarious. It's the delay, I think, in him stepping on it and the scream. Like, he steps on it and then has to look down to make sure that his foot is there feeling pain before he starts screaming, and then he falls directly back onto the basement floor.
Marv is a cartoon character.
Yeah.
So you like then once he's already been
that's one of
the ringer.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites, but it leads up to my favorite, which is the Christmas ornaments, because I love when he does that. Harry, I'm coming in. And then he goes in through the open window and he looks so pleased with himself as he's like, oh, I made it into the house. I outsmarted the kid. And then he just slams both of his feet down on Christmas ornaments. And
goofy.
The scream is so immediate and so extreme. Like, I don't think somebody screaming in pain has ever sounded more funny than in that moment. And then he gets up and he starts walking through the ornaments further. And there's this one where he, like, one of his feet just crushes one of the ornaments and he's like, that was something else that I think like really worked with this particular gag, is they wanted to put rubber feet on Daniel Stern and he thought it would look too fake, which it probably would have, because you can see from the long shots outside when he's wearing rubber feet, it's clearly giant feet on Daniel Stern. Yeah. And they're not real ornaments. They were made of sugar, but they can still cut your feet. And so it, like, there was a risk there.
They still need to pop and snap like glass.
Yeah, but he insisted on doing it barefoot the entire way, and I don't know, I think it really paid off.